los 3. No me he superado ninguno. Tengo los 3 aquí encima de mi mesita. Pero no voy a empezar ni el 2 ni el 3 hasta que nos superemos todos juntos el 1. Así ya tengo un nuevo contenido en mi canal además de Fortnite. O sea, ya. Así que vamos a empezar con el The Witcher Chapter 1. ¿Qué inglés tengo, tíos? Real me queda, pero bueno. Me lo pasáis. Y vamos a ver. Es la primera vez que juego este juego. Así mismo. Brillo. Aquí. No puedo ver si tengo cuando aparezca este cono, vale.
I see you gaps to your breast. Into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed in a time past. Our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. We'll fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
What the fuck, tío, no he entendido nada. Está diciendo que todo el contenido incluida la verdad. El menú principal, por supuesto, una suerte, entonces, gracias. ¿Cuál nos cogemos, chicos? La historia y punto. Un agradable paseo por el mundo. La historia de la espada para los que buscan desafíos. Sangre, sudor y lágrimas para jugadores experimentados y exigentes. Estás como una cabra y eso te encanta. Y nos cogemos normal, por así decirlo, la historia de la espada. Nunca he jugado este juego. Yo creo que sí, la verdad. No vamos a coger este. Tutoriales. Entonces nos cogemos este. No. Atrás, espérate. A ver qué. Vamos a hacer, espérate. Sí, este. Sí. Simular partida guardada y te voy a se ven. What the fuck, man. ¿Qué cojones, tío? Le han cortado la cabeza entera. Congelado. Como se nota que ya es de hace tiempo el juego. Ya es viejo. Bueno, viejo no mucho, pero bueno.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Esta es la que la estaba persiguiendo, por así decirlo, puede ser. Sí, es esta. Vale, ahora no lo sé. He visto la cara y me he rayado. Te llaman en The Witcher 3. Ah, no, el 3. What the fuck, aquí pone que no sé. Lo fundamental es el juego. Cada mensaje se guardará en el glosario donde además encontrará información detallada acerca del mundo y el sistema de juego. Para desactivar un mensaje de tutorial ve al menú opciones. A ver. En mi mapa de la esquina superior de la derecha donde te encuentra en cada momento y el área del cuerpo. Debajo del minimapa encontrarás una lista de objetivos para la misión que tengas activa. ¿Qué tengo que buscar? A ver. Anda, la Jennifer. ¿Qué es esto?
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
¿Y esto? Lo voy a entender. Ya soy brujo.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Pues qué chulo. Otra vez tengo que ver cómo. Extinguir y la llave. Ahí ya no creo que haya nada más. Saltar.
All the Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slow through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in the
Su ojo
circus
vendado.
pirouette.
Me da igual, me iría.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger.
Well,
Igual que el
yes,
Tony.
but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
What the fuck,
Maybe
tío,
if you
esto
fall.
What the fuck, tío. No me sube. Vale, círculo.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Lleve. Venga. ¿Para dónde vas? Que me estás llevando tú, hermano.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
O sea, es que corren muy poco, niña.
First! Na 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 na.
La primera y ya, tía, qué bueno. Vamos por aquí.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Desde caballero fundado en plaza de acero hasta apariciones etéreas, pasando por gigantes capaces de aplastar por el grupo, deben estar preparados para combatir contra los hombres. Para ello tienen que saber utilizar una gran variedad de armas y técnicas de combate. Las principales herramientas de su especie son la espada, una de acero para combatir contra humanos y humanoides, y la otra de plata que utilizan para matar monstruos. Sencilla magia de combate. Estas señales no son tan poderosas como los hechizos de los magos, pero se pueden lanzar con gran rapidez con los simples gastos de una mano, lo cual es muy útil en el fragor del combate. Incluye también conocimientos de alquimia. Aprende a preparar pociones, aceites para agujas y bombas potentes. Ayudas que le dan una ventaja con el combate contra enemigos más fuertes o rápidos.
We'll talk later.
Paso para los demás. Así que sí.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
L.
I'm too old for this shit. Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword tangled?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Va a atacar ya.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
Sí, sí le estoy dando. Ah, vale.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes
Tía, se me ha olvidado cómo se
Witcher's
esquivaba,
Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. Damn it.
Igni.
All right, Geralt. Come on.
Pathetic.
See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Cabrón.
See this, Ciri? Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
poste. Están aquí. Vale, yo con la puntería que tengo no voy a dar ni uno.
Fine. Enough. Continue training and win.
Cabrón. Que la vaina. Hostia.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
¿Qué cojones?
No!
Esto casi es verdad o mentira. Ah, ha sido como el pasado, por así decirlo.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?